Okay, Master Mason, no. Jordan coming at you from the dark side here. Uh, Thinking tonight, I was hitting a Master Mason note, smashing the targets, the graphene filter, just hammering it, watching it blow out the back of the mountain. The big one for, again, TED Talks, or you want to hit those videos that have a little extra red, blue, neutron, proton concept to it, strong force, weak force, electron position, composition, chemistry, crash, and solution. Well, it starts with a chessboard, something real general. Yeah, in the realistic matters, you got to play the chessboard all the way to the back of the board on both sides to really understand the knight's tour. Everything starts off kind of pawn e4, and we're going to move some knights around, get that initial formation going. But before that, I mean, you want to be sneaky with the chessboard game because we at the championships, I might have to hit you, right? You been playing the wrong mother trucker, brother. All the way, all the way. Uh, so that's your M1, M2. Certain moves against certain standards, against that would be gravity right there. After this is a subset of moves. Not all the way back to the board where it's that kind of game. And then you get into the one where it's kind of this salty and bones thing, right? You got this drill sergeant talking about this field and A1, B1, how things are set up. Any pawn will do. I just need a knight, a bishop, whoever first one handy to get in front of this piece right here. Well, those are battle plans and strategies on quantum objects. That's why gravity works good like that. There's symbols to reference. Hey, it's got a different weight. But honestly, given entropy, those weights have codes and they're local keys about, what horses are in the stable. Every one of them plays the same rules. If there's physics on graphs of feeding them, getting food in there, same rotation, Farmer Brown, just N1/2. You could do Senate bills building, like, what's your equation? Like, I saw a program for that because it's like everything goes. This is everybody's house. You got the boat, the crane operator, and his black hole quantum object between all that on Hawkins' relative mass to diamond tethered spaceships connected together. And if you're thinking about it like this, like I am, the answer is definitely going to be 7 miles. Freddie needs to pick it up a little bit, or we have to pick it up in terms of who Freddie is in the engineering, the shear forces of the skyscraper we built, and throwing in mitigated scaffolding. And that's going to come up on the vote. Other than that, it's what we don't have. The water park, anything else that's on that rotation, because given gravity of where that set net is, who's got the force and the calculations by the linear straight higher orders of lasers and intensities of the graphene filter passing that neutrino through it on a standard function that takes a year in Doomslayer and Railgun. That's how we hook it up. I mean, it could, and it would eventually. I think it'd burn a hole in the back of your head. So anyways, that's the chessboard, man. It's like, you're gonna, teaching the game is really good. And then playing the game, even if you were, the wrong move would still be the right move for a grandmaster playing a rookie. You may not understand the things that you have done somehow in the universe. Oh, something special.
Did you hear what happened
Well, it's all about tone. Like I said, if you can get them laughing and getting them all on the same gravity to points that are funny, that actually correlate, here's the number. That gives you some X, Y, and Z, some red, blue, some entropy, a line to put it on against. Does it do that? Yeah, kind of K. 100. I'm not, within 100% of dark matter. Every move on the chessboard, about 97 left down there for time and space and time and or space. The ones and zeros that are the neutron, the proton, the electron, start banging around wrong way. Them gluons start. Is Gypsy? Yeah, the stone mill, but she ain't anything. She altogether she's good, but individually in certain little things that you do and how it all works out, it is kind of a one player, two player. You got one player in gravity. The whole thing is everybody else, and then the whole test is from both positions relative to the cat and Schrodinger and Lorenz and all that stuff. Is pick it up somehow. Gravity says pick it up, and Drill Sergeant says pick it up a little different. Proton neutron quantum operator to the timeline of the function of the Fermilab kind of deal nowadays in COVID country, and where you really could put it to make some big money sets in plays for the workforce, and where you can be really useful with that same kind of mechanics and keep it on the top end. I got you covered. I got you covered. But you're going to have to perform. It's like sometimes I need 90-day pipe hitters. That's quarter hitters, just to drop one in solution, get the census number, be able to ranger out that function for a workforce census number. Hey, tie off all the numbers you can in there. Mason robot, that's kind of the game. Some of the things that are limited by the cops is that they have to be cops. Pull over a bunch of cars instead of chase that rabbit down. All right, I got one, and then for 90 days, just work it out, right? Try a 60-day method, and then that's on the top end. 90 days still might get you a 5-year thesis on it, but a 60-day spaceship built to take you out to the Space Center is going to be a different kind of bubble that I put you in. I have time to plan a 60, or I could try the 90-day twice, do different calculuses on those things, form different functions with just the regular tungsten carbon nickel steel that you can do anything. Hit somebody with a stick with it, you can. Just an inch is an inch. So mathematically, again, I was hitting Kyle there at the factory. He was going for president, huh? Okay, as long as you win one half of that, you give me the math on those screaming fish problems like that. Seems to be working for me real good. I'm bucking for it, so you might have to keep an ear on me. Yeah, here's the thing about that, man. I'm sure there's got to be one. I say it all the time in the stone mill, and I never really find it. It's coming eventually. I'm sure one of them is not gonna like it too much. Yeah, just pass it back or just pass it around. Well, no, first one decided to start swinging. Remember last Wednesday? Little birdie on my Facebook page taking off at like 20,000 frames per second. Just super slow. Just super slow. Oh, my favorite. So, also good chess. I mean, like I said, to teach somebody to play chess, here's some pieces. You can design that board to be anything you want. Here's your house. That's the business schematics on the math of the graph, bi-weeklies, cost of the product. Where's the problem? I mean, -1, +1. This bar is lower than this bar. Level it off, pick it all up, put it all above causal. Higher intensities of the order, readjust to figure out the higher, tighter function that pretty much takes light from one photon. One electron, hit it so hard, so fast, punches a hole in it the size I want. big graphene filter mountain behind that. Yeah, aim it at the ground. Figure that out. You were spinning. You had a moon. There was a sun problem, tidal shift waves. Oh yeah, neutrinos and all kinds of other things smashing into you. The EM field, the Earth's gonna fuck that equation up for you real good. So you're gonna have to generalize the margin so the Terminator can drop back there and go, maybe, oh, there it is, close enough. Now I'll home in. 90 days, brother. Oh yeah, I've been here before. I know what I'm doing. I'm a first rodeo. I'm a USA. Catch you on the next one.